Merry Christmas, everyone. I think we can all agree that spending time with friends and family, making Christmas memories, and our Christmas traditions are a big, special part of the holiday season. I'm so excited to be blending friends and traditions into this one video, and I feel so incredibly grateful to have so many creative friends here on YouTube. I invited them to be a part of this Christmas tradition this year, the Cozy Christmas Cottage Christmas special. They're all going to be sharing their absolute favorite Christmas project of the 2021 holiday season. And I'll definitely have all of their channels linked down in the description box. So if you find somebody new, definitely head over to their channel. Make sure to subscribe. They create all year long. And thank you so much to all of you, my friends here at the Cozy Christmas Cottage. It's been a wonderful year getting to know some of you, seeing your comments, some of your Christmas traditions and your favorites. I love reading those comments. I love getting those messages, seeing the crafts that you've created based on some of the videos that you saw here. That has been one of the most amazing things of this year. So I'm so very grateful, and I want to go ahead and get started with this video. We're going to dash right into the very first creator and their favorite project of 2021.
Hi there and Merry Christmas. My name's Whitney and I am the creator behind the YouTube channel Whiskey and Wit. Over there I love to share DIY and budget home decor tutorials as well as tips and tricks and projects for Cricut, and I also love empowering you to use things like power tools through wood build tutorials. Now this Christmas I've been absolutely loving decorating my dining room and my kitchen in a gingerbread and Candyland theme. So today I'm sharing with you how to easily create DIY faux gingerbread cookies that will last all season long, as well as some really quick and easy faux marshmallows that you can leave up well into the winter, because who doesn't like multi-purpose decor? So let's get into it.
The great thing about these gingerbread cookies are the items can be found at Dollar Tree, but they're probably already in your pantry. You're going to need 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, and then a 1/4 cup of ground cinnamon. You're going to mix that up in a bowl and then start adding 3/4 cup of water gradually. Add a little bit, stir, and this is the consistency you're looking for. Depending on where you live, humidity, etc., you might need a little bit more than 3/4 cup water. Then when your dough's ready, you're going to put some cinnamon on your counter or whatever you're rolling it out on. Put some on your rolling pin too and roll out your dough. I used a butter knife to make some houses, and then I also used some cookie cutters I got for $1 at Target to cut out some traditional cookie shapes. I put them on a baking sheet with some parchment paper and popped them in the oven at 250 degrees for about an hour. This will get them about 70 to 75% dry, and then I let them dry out the rest overnight to keep the deep brown pigment. Then I grabbed some puffy paint and used that as my faux icing. I just pulled up some inspo images on Pinterest and Google Images and recreated what I saw. As far as longevity, I don't know about year-over-year wear and tear, but for this entire season, they have stayed really nice looking and they smell incredible. Now for the cute little marshmallows. These were such a hit over on my channel. To make these, I grabbed some Crayola Model Magic clay, and the nice thing about this is it's made for kids, so it's not going to be too sticky on your hands. So I just molded some various sizes of marshmallows, and I kept the small ones for displays, but then I took some and put some snowman faces on them, and I plan to use these well past Christmas. I just took some paint pens and did a black dot motif for the eyes and the mouth, and then I used an orange pen to do the cute little carrot nose. I did a ton of different things with them. I put them in this Dollar Tree jar. I put one at the end of a beaded garland, and I also put some in a cloche and gumball machine from Target.
I hope you enjoyed DIYing with me today, and if you would like to see this project slowed down or a ton of other DIY tips, tricks, and tutorials, be sure to come over and check out Whiskey and Wit. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Hey, welcome back to the Cozy Christmas Cottage. I'm Megan from the YouTube channel Glue Guns and Roses, and today I have the all-time honor to be on Shannon's channel along with a bunch of other really cool chicks, one really awesome dude. And with all that said, we're getting started right now. As soon as Shannon invited me to be a part of this video, I knew what Christmas DIY I wanted to share. This is a DIY gift I do every single year, but I've actually never shared it on my own channel. It's so simple and so easy. All you need to do is snatch up some clear ornaments available at Dollar Tree and Dollar General, then just fill them up with Christmas candy, M&Ms, Hershey Kisses, and this makes a great gift for anyone. teachers, kids, friends, family, neighbors. Who doesn't love candy and who doesn't love a nice ornament presentation gift? But I mean, the possibilities do not just stop at candy, y'all. I have done this with socks and toys and nail polish. I've done this with hair ties, makeup, and for real, this idea is for everyone from ages 4 to 104. I'm a big believer in the gift presentation can take a good gift into a great, memorable gift. And that is it, my friend. For my part of the video, thank you, Shannon, for having me on, and Merry Christmas to each and every one of y'all.
Hi, my name is Jennifer from A Little Bit of Common Crazy, and I'm wishing you a very Merry Christmas. I'm sharing with you how to make this really easy door hanger for Christmas. You're going to start off by picking up a wood round at your local hardware store. I grabbed this at Home Depot. It's just under 18 inches. And I love that it's already pre-cut. So I'm just giving it a base coat of some white paint, and then I'm taping it off. You probably noticed that the tape is not in the center, and that is because I'm leaving plenty of room to place the bow at the top. Before I go in and add that next color, I went ahead and I added some white paint to seal that tape so I had no bleed through. Once that paint dried, then I could go in with my red paint, and immediately I peeled that tape off. Look how clean those lines are. I absolutely love doing this trick, and I did the exact same thing when I added the green stripe. From there, you just want to staple some of your favorite green picks that you have picked up for the season. I actually grabbed these from Walmart. They're only 98 cents, and I'm just stapling those straight down to the top. And now it's time to go in and create your bow. Now, I have the easiest way to ever make a bow. You're just going to start off by cutting strips of ribbon all the exact same length. I'm cutting this bow to be 23 inches, and I'm cutting 3 of each of the colors of ribbon. Once I've cut all the ribbon, I'm going ahead and folding those in half, making sure the centers overlap about an inch, and then I'm stacking them on top. And then for the fourth ribbon, which is the one with the trees, that's going to be my tail, and I just leave that open and put all the ribbon on top of that using a zip tie. I take all the ribbon, I hot dog it up, and I zip tie it around, cut that zip tie off, and then I use another piece of ribbon around to cover up that zip tie. And from there, all you have to do is fluff up your ribbon. Don't be afraid to manipulate it. You are going to make sure some of those pieces are vertical and horizontal. You are definitely going to be tugging and twisting, and make sure you finish up by cutting your ribbon tails. After that, you're just going to hot glue your bow straight onto your door hanger. To hang it, you're just going to take another piece of ribbon that you fold in half and just staple it to the back of it, and that will hold it nice and secure. The last thing you're going to do is add your wording, and I'm using a decal that I created with my Cricut, but of course you can use stencils, hand paint, stickers, whatever you want. I absolutely love this as an alternative to a wreath. I just think it's beautiful.
Merry Christmas! I cannot believe we've made it to the best part of the year. My name is Caitlin from the channel Crafts by Caitlin, right here on YouTube, joining all of my favorite DIY channels. We're all sharing our favorite Christmas DIYs, which I've made a ton of items this year, so it's super hard to pick, but I will say hands down some of my favorite crafts are always like the snowman. So it's super fun to paint the little carrot nose, and their eyes and mouth is super easy, so I feel like it's just something simple but you can be really creative with. One of my favorite projects this year was this wooden snowman made with Dollar Tree items. It was super easy to put together, so I love that he was made out of like Dollar Tree inexpensive items, as well as getting to decorate it with the Dollar Tree scarves and a pair of mittens, which was adorable. But I think the best part is that you'll get to enjoy these even past Christmas, so they go perfect with Christmas, but you also can enjoy them on into like January, February, or as long as it snows wherever you live. Thank you all so much for the continued support, not only on my channel, but all of these other talented DIY creators. It truly means so much to us for supporting us, all of the thumbs up and comments that we get, and just your overall support. So I wish you all the merriest Christmas and happy holidays, and we'll see you all again really soon. Happy crafting. Bye.
Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season and have a Merry Christmas. My name is Bethany and I have a YouTube channel called Bargain Bethany. I want to thank Shannon for having me be a part of this collaboration. I want to share with you guys my favorite Christmas DIY I did this year. It's really cute and I hope you guys enjoy it. For this DIY, you're going to need styrofoam rounds. I'm going to be using these ones I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to glue 3 on top of each other. I'm also going to be using a bigger round that I got from Hobby Lobby for around $5. Now I'm going to be using this textured foam I got from Michael's for a little over $1 to be the frosting of my cake. It is the perfect texture to give it the look that you need to give it. I traced the top of the styrofoam pieces onto my foam and then the circumference. I then cut those pieces out and glue them to the styrofoam. Now I'm using some ribbon that I got for 50% off at Hobby Lobby as some icing pattern on top of my cake. In a piping bag with a piping tip that you could get from Dollar Tree, I'm going to put some of the spackle that Dollar Tree carries, and this is going to be some icing on the cake. I do place the cake on top of a piece of styrofoam from Dollar Tree just so it has a base for that icing to stick to so that it doesn't come off of the cake. Then I just take my piping bag and start creating a design. I made these gingerbread using the Dollar Tree air dried clay, a gingerbread men cookie cutter, and some fabric paint from Dollar Tree. I went ahead and I placed them on the top of my cake. Then I take this fabric paint that I got from Dollar Tree and used it to create more designs on the cake. I wanted to add some peppermint to this, so I'm going to be using this ornament that I got from Hobby Lobby. Half off, it cost me $2, and I'm just cutting pieces off of it and placing that on the cake. I also made mini gingerbread men using Model Magic I got from Dollar Tree. I rolled it out, then used a small little cookie cutter to cut out the gingerbread men. I then painted them and then added some fabric paint to give it the icing look and details that I needed. I also got these miniature ornaments from Hobby Lobby that look like gingerbread cookies. I go ahead and glue that all to my cake. The final additions were adding one more gingerbread men to the top of the cake and then a few more of those miniature ornaments from Hobby Lobby. Then I just cut the foam off of the bottom of the cake once the spackle has dried, and this is how the cake came out. It is so cute. I absolutely love it. Again, I truly hope you all have a wonderful Christmas filled with lots of love and blessings. Take care and Happy New Year.
Hi, I'm Natalie with Design to the Nines, and I am so excited that Shannon asked for me to share with you one of my favorite Christmas DIYs from this year. And I had so many things that I really enjoyed this Christmas season, but my favorite had to be this Mary sign right behind me, and it's a knockoff of a Pottery Barn one, and the original inspiration sign was literally like $500, and it just so happened that I had everything I needed on hand. I used scrap wood, some shiplap that was left over from my fireplace build from 2 years ago. I used some old Christmas lights. I had everything, so it ended up costing me nothing. But even if you were to like recreate it from scratch, I think I had it around $45. It was like less than 10% of the original cost, and it looks so good. And I know I said it in that episode, but I really do prefer my version over theirs, not only for the cost savings, but because I made my letters a little bit larger. I just thought it looked really, really fun. And so that one was such a fun one. It's really one of my favorites of the entire year. I adore this sign, and I hope you did too. This project goes to show you that you don't have to spend a fortune to get a designer look. I hope that once you're done watching Shannon's episode that you'll choose to pop on over to Design to the Nines, see what we're doing there, see the full tutorial for this DIY, and I hope you like what you see and choose to stick around a while. Bye.
Hey everybody, it's Jamie the Crafty DIY Guy. First and foremost, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year. I am so excited for the upcoming year, and I wanted to first of all thank you guys for 2021. It has been an incredible year. The growth on my channel has been fantastic, and it's all because of you guys. And I wanted to say thank you. If you are an OG, that just means you're a part of the original gang. If you are an NG and you're a part of the new gang, or you're somewhere in the middle, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so, so much. I wanted to share with you one of my favorite projects from Christmas 2021, so let's get into it. Now, I would have to say that my favorite project of 2021 was definitely this snowflake mirror that I did. I absolutely love this mirror, and I have plans for it for maintaining it all year long. The first thing I did was take some foam core and then 6 of these mirrors that I picked up from Dollar Tree. I added some hot glue onto each one of them and then glued them down to the center of my foam core board. Now, on the back of these mirrors, there are these little hanging hooks that you'll want to go ahead and get rid of. You can get rid of all of yours at one time, or you can get rid of them individually like I did here. After you've got your first 3 mirrors glued down in place, then you are going to take your, we'll call it the south pointing mirror, and you're going to go ahead and glue that one down. Now, I forgot to mention my north pointing mirror and my south pointing mirror are actually the longer diamond shaped mirrors, and the other ones are the smaller diamond shaped mirrors. So these come in 2 different sizes from Dollar Tree. So once you've got everything glued down, go ahead and take a straight edge, cut away that excess, and then you are going to add in some greenery. Now I have these floral picks that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to lay one of them across each mirror. I'm going to glue them down. I'm going to glue in this ribbon with these bells. This actually came from a Dollar Tree door hanger. Then I have this leftover ribbon that I created just a very simple bow with from Walmart. And you've got the cutest mirror that I absolutely love. I love this so, so much. And I'm going to be keeping this probably all year round with a few modifications that will be coming soon. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so, so much. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I will see more of you in 2022. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey everyone, Merry Christmas. My name is Courtney and I'm from Creative on the Cheap. My favorite Christmas DIY this year was the Christmas in Heaven craft I made in remembrance of my mom. Let me show you how I pulled it together. For this DIY, you will need supplies from 2 stores, those stores being Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree. You will need some type of wooden base to put your display on. A chair, I got this white ornament rocking chair from Hobby Lobby. You'll need some brush trees. These came from the good old Dollar Tree, along with some wooden blocks. Also from Dollar Tree, it's some scrapbook paper. This came from Hobby Lobby, and a white ceramic star. This came in a 2-pack from Hobby Lobby as well. My first step was just to take a printable that I made and trace it around the star. I attached the printable to the star with some Mod Podge. From there, I attached a decal that I made on my Cricut that says Mom to the base of my rocking chair, and then I was ready to start assembling. I hot glued down my trees along with the star. For those wooden blocks, I wanted to turn them into presents, so I took the scrapbook paper and wrapped the wooden blocks with the scrapbook paper, added some twine to add a little bow and it's a little bit of accent to the presents, and I glued those down as well. For the rocking chair, I opted not to glue it down. As I walk by this display every day, I just tap that rocking chair and I just love that it just sits there and rocks. I hope you all are having a wonderful holiday season. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Santa's favorite redhead. I will see you in the new year. Bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca, and on my channel Style My Sweets I do a lot of easy DIY projects, Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips. Also, I love doing party decor and DIY buffet tablescapes and dessert tables. I really enjoy doing that. It's something I started my channel doing a lot of, and I have a whole playlist of those ideas as well. Thank you so much, Shannon, for including me in this Christmas special. So Shannon asked us to include our favorite DIY project. The first thing I thought of was the Christmas swag I made for the front door. I really like how that one turned out. It's always a tough decision to choose like your favorite piece of decor. I think we decorated 10 Christmas trees this year. So we made a lot of ornaments and Christmas decor and so many things for my parents, my mother-in-law, my sister, my aunt. So, and then I also decorate for my daughter's bedrooms as well. So there was quite a few Christmas trees and Christmas decor. I love how this Christmas swag came out though. I think it's just so cute and fun and whimsical. But honestly, I think that my favorite Christmas DIY project this year was my Christmas coffee and cocoa bars. I think it was really my favorite DIY that just makes me so happy this year during Christmas time. So it was really easy to do. I simply took some removable chalkboard wallpaper, basically. It can come off the wall without damaging anything. So it's really easy to use, and some chalk markers. So I was inspired by kind of this quaint small town coffee shop vibe where they've got all the chalkboards on the walls and all the menus are written out in chalk, and it just feels so homey, I guess. And I really wanted to do a Christmas version of that in the corner in our kitchen. Of course, I had to add in a little garland with some twinkle fairy lights. Those are my favorite, especially anything that can be battery operated with a timer, because it just goes on by itself. It's one less thing I have to think about turning on, and it feels a little more magical that way when the lights just go on by themselves. I also got a lot of cute little jars and things from Dollar Tree to put all of our toppings in, just some simple ones that I knew we would actually use, like marshmallows, candy canes, some crushed peppermint. I've been adding those in iced coffee. It's so good. And then also sprinkles, because we have to have some Christmas sprinkles. My kids love those, and I've been adding them on top of some cookies as well. I shared my favorite peppermint snowball recipe with you guys in that video, and it just completed our whole coffee bar so well. And then of course I had to add a little Santa on here. He's decorating this little gingerbread house, and I thought it was just the cutest little touch. My kids love this little Santa, and so do I. So that is how our coffee bar came out. I will be over on Style My Sweets. Thank you so much, Shannon, for including me in this Christmas special. And I am just wishing all of you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and wishing you a very blessed and happy New Year.
Hi everyone, my name is Jessica. My channel is Jessica Lynn at Home. I make home decor DIYs on a budget, lots of Dollar Tree DIYs, thrifted DIYs, and I also make over rooms in my home. I have a video of my favorite Dollar Tree Christmas DIY that I've put together for you, so here it is. This next DIY seriously takes about 5 minutes to make. I picked up these small poster boards that come in a pack from Dollar Tree. I used 2 of them, and I'm going to take each one of them, and I'm starting at one end on a corner, and then I am rolling it and then kind of rolling it upwards to form a cone. And then once I have my cone shape, I'm just going to use some hot glue on that corner there to secure it down. Did the same thing with the other one, and then I am going to take my scissors and I'm just going to trim the bottoms off of these so that way both of them sit evenly and flat on my surface. Now to wrap my cones, I'm going to be using 2 of these buffalo check placemats, 1 for each cone. I just took the cone and laid it on the back side of the placemat, diagonally in line with one of the corners, and then I just rolled the placemat with the cone and used some hot glue to secure the placemat to the cone. And then I just cut the excess fabric at the bottom of the cone and tucked that inside of the cone and use some hot glue to secure it inside of the cone so it would stay in place. And that was it. This makes for some cute holiday decor, easy and affordable.
That I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay.
If you'd like to see more DIYs like this, I hope to see you over on my channel. Happy holidays!
Hey guys, I'm Kristen and I do a lot of DIYs and budget-friendly decor on my channel. And right now I'm going to show you my favorite Christmas DIY I have made this year So let's go.
So this is a really quick and easy DIY. I'm gonna be using 6 of these crates from Dollar Tree along with any type of acrylic brown colored paint. And then I just water it down with water to make my own stain. It's just the easiest way to make stain without making a mess or having to go outside. And then I'm just gonna be gluing 3 of the crates together first, and then I'm going to be gluing the other 3. This did not take long at all to do, but it also just made a really nice statement in my home. I actually have this DIY on my hutch and I love it. I found these cute little pine cone garlands from Dollar Tree and I just kind of wrapped them all around on the insides, but then I just ended up adding a ton of greenery and berries and other types of pine cones. You really cannot even see the garland in the end, but I absolutely love this, and I just had a ton of different florals and berries from all years from Dollar Tree. Some I picked up at a yard sale, and I did have this on the center of my table, but like I said, I ended up putting it on my hutch and I am obsessed.
Thank you guys so much for watching and have a Merry Christmas.
Hi, I'm Jay from J Money DIY. On my channel, I post a ton of budget-friendly crafts, and even though I have made so many things during Christmas that I love, like these right here, today I'm going to show you how to make my lace tree. It's one of my most popular crafts, and let's go ahead and get started. I really hope that you enjoyed that craft and that you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.
So hi again, my name is Shannon, yes, from The Cozy Christmas Cottage, but maybe you didn't know that I also have a DIY YouTube channel called The Daily DIYer. So I hope all of you, my friends here at The Cozy Christmas Cottage, come over to the Daily DIYer channel after this video, subscribe, and follow along as we continue throughout the year and craft with budget-friendly ideas, DIYs, maybe some home renovations, maybe some surprises, organization, lots of great fun to come in the new year. But I also had to share my absolute favorite project from the Daily DIYer channel during Christmas time here with you today too. So we're gonna head on into Dollar Tree for supplies for this project and grab one of these MDF snowflakes. I love this project because it's a wintry one that you can use all year long. These snowflakes do have holes in the top and we don't want to see that in our finished project. So I took some spackle from Dollar Tree, filled in the hole. We're going to let that sit and dry, and in the meantime, grab one of these round plaques. You can get them from Hobby Lobby, a 4-pack for only $2.99. And we're going to start by just drilling a small hole into the very center of this plaque. And at this point, I have also actually gone back and sanded this piece along with the spackle on the snowflake. We're gonna take some white chalk paint and paint the snowflake. I did mine kind of rustic-y and not in a solid color of white, but I did paint the base and this dowel rod completely white. Now at this point, we're gonna flip over our snowflake, take some super glue, run a bead of glue up one of the legs of the snowflake, and lay our dowel rod in there, kind of let it sit for a while so it can set up. And while that is drying, we're gonna take some wax paper. You can find this at Dollar Tree too. I cut some diamond shapes out of the wax paper, use some adhesive to then apply the wax paper onto the back side of the snowflake. So once I had wax paper covering all those holes all the way around on the back side, then once you go to flip it over, you get that really pretty frosted effect. Again, we're gonna come in with our super glue. You're gonna apply a generous amount into that base hole that we drilled earlier, and then apply that dowel rod down into that hole. And as you can see, we end up with this really large but inexpensive winter decor piece. I ended up displaying mine on my fireplace and mantle, but I think these would be so pretty kind of lined up in a row, or even creating ones that are different styles of snowflakes or different heights to create a grouping. So again, thank you so much for joining me here on the Cozy Christmas Cottage, but head on over to the Daily DIYer channel after this video so you can subscribe along with all of my friends who have joined me here today. From our family to yours,
have a very Merry Christmas.
We want to thank you so much for joining us here at the Cozy Christmas Cottage this year, and we will see you next year for Christmas in July 2022.